In this video, we're going to take a look at 5 different altcoins, all based around AI or artificial intelligence. This is definitely what the world is moving towards to. AI is in our everyday life, and if you're not too sure how it is, well, just take your phone for instance. If you're using your phone, you're using artificial intelligence, and it's only going to keep getting bigger and bigger. The first coin we're going to take a look at is Ocean Protocol. This is all about data. Now, data is key in every single sense of the word. If you're talking about an individual doing a report on something, well, what do you need? You need data to base your report on. If you are in school, you're probably still doing papers and looking through Google, looking through a bunch of different resources to get what? To get data. Now, if we take a look at data on the business side of things, and we take, for example, Facebook, you always have those personalized ads, especially for you, and you're wondering how in the world do they know I've been searching this up? Well, it's all because of data. They have a huge platform, a huge dashboard of everyone's data essentially, and that's how they know that this specific ad is targeted for you, because you've probably researched something along those lines in the future, and that is all the data they need. So Ocean Protocol, what are they doing? They are trying to monetize that data through the blockchain and through crypto. Now, of course, this technology includes blockchain, and what do we know about blockchain? Well, it's all decentralized, and what this means is that it allows people and businesses to still hold that privacy. So yes, they may know everything about this data set, but they may not know where that data set comes from. So this is where Ocean Protocol is actually building a massive repository of a bunch of different data sets, and people and businesses can come in and actually buy and sell data through Ocean, as well as participate in staking and validating these data sets. If you're wondering exactly how this works, well, Ocean Protocol makes it super easy to on-ramp and off-ramp for data assets into DeFi. They are basically making these as NFTs, and then people can use their Ocean token to actually go ahead and purchase this data set. And now, if we take a look at the marketplace, they have a marketplace for people to publish their data, for people to buy, for people to sell their data, all via NFTs. Now, this is also entering the world of decentralized finance, because as I said before, it is using a marketplace, it is using that blockchain technology, and thus being decentralized for everyone. Now, you can also stake your Ocean token onto the platform to earn even more, because about 51% of the entire token supply is reserved for data farmers, which are essentially locking up their Ocean tokens. Now, if we take a look at CoinMarketCap and we understand what has happened to the Ocean token, here we can see that it's sitting around 27 cents. And if we take a look at its all-time chart, we had a peak around the mid part of 2021 at about $1.68, and also another small spike towards the end of 2021 around $1.30. Now, if we take a look at this in terms of market cap, we can see right now we're sitting at around $164 million in terms of market cap, and the previous all-time high for the market cap was around 800 million. Now, it's important to note that, of course, more tokens are coming into circulation, but there is a max supply of 1.41 billion, and currently the total circulating supply is around 600 million. So about half of the tokens still need to be minted, but just taking a look at the previous all-time market cap, we can see that it was around 800 million, and right now we are sitting around 164 million. Now, during the next bull market, I do believe that Ocean can go back up to 800 million, even though there are more tokens in circulation. I do believe data and AI is going to be the future, and for them to continue building out this ecosystem is a must, in my opinion. It's allowing ease of data for businesses as well as individual, and it's allowing the data sharing that we need for the future of this world. So I do believe that 800 million is definitely feasible, and we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. Coin number 2 is the one and only fetch.ai, and this one here is building an open, permissionless, decentralized machine learning network with a crypto economy. So what fetch.ai is trying to do in terms of use cases, it's trying to optimize DeFi trading services, transportation network, smart energy grids, travel, and essentially any complex digital system that relies on large-scale data sets. So taking a look at fetch.ai, it is essentially powering peer-to-peer application with automation and AI capabilities with or without direct access to the blockchain. So if we take a look at the Fetch ecosystem, we have the agents, which are basically enabling a new layer of communication. We have that blockchain and smart contract for economic settlement. We have the learn and infer, which is where decentralized machine learning is provided. And we also have tooling to develop using our client library and to also develop your own contract for deployment and testing. Now, taking a look deeper into the ecosystem, this is where they are providing the robust ecosystem, and then people and users from anywhere with different intentions can come and use this AI technology in order to build on top of this. If we take a look at their co-learn, this is essentially freeing data from silos and enables machine learning collaboration without requiring trust between parties. So if I want to potentially learn something or do something, I don't necessarily have to trust anyone else. I can use this co-learn and I can literally use AI technology to help me build what I want to build. Now, if we take a look at Axim, this is allowing businesses to safely and securely connect data silos, improve their understanding via machine learning, and here it's allowing businesses to optimize their business functions without compromising any of their data privacy, without having to sell their data to someone else for a return of data from another company. This is all done by machine AI. And if we take a look at Mobix, this is another interesting aspect of this ecosystem. It says it incentivizes the micromobility ecosystem with an incentive scheme for sustainable urban mobility. So this is basically saying that if you are providing a service for micromobility, whether or not that's a scooter within your own city or whatever the case may be, or if you're actually a user of that said scooter, you can earn rewards for participating in this. Now, if we take a look at the FET token, this is the token you need to spend on this ecosystem. It's the token to interact and transact within the ecosystem. So that's obviously that utility. And right now it is sitting around 25 cents. Over the last few weeks, it's gone absolutely crazy. So if we take a look at its all-time chart, we can see it had a previous all-time high right around $1 here, around 95 cents. And right now it's sitting at about 25 cents. So just over the last few weeks, we've seen this go from about 5 cents all the way to 25 cents. So it's already made a 5x. And in my opinion, it may have a small breakdown before it retests some of these highs. But taking a look at the market cap, again, a market cap all the way to 700 million at its all-time high. Right now it's down to around 200 million, but we can definitely see that it had a rock bottom right around 40 million. And like I said, it's done a 5x over the last few weeks. So in my opinion, I am looking at this one. I'm waiting for a bit of a breakdown to see if it retests some of that key support. And then I'm trying to jump in with some risk capital. The third coin in question is the Graph, or GRT, and this is an indexing protocol for querying data for networks like Ethereum and IPFS. So this is essentially powering many applications in both DeFi and the broader Web3 ecosystem. Now, in simple terms, what this means is that they are trying to organize all of the information on the blockchain to enable developers of EVM applications to run more efficiently on their front end. And it also increases the accessibility to decentralized applications through public open APIs, which they call subgraphs. So with this diagram, we can understand what the graph is trying to do. They are trying to ingest, process, index, and serve data in a verifiable way. So as we can see, we have the blockchain, the storage network, peer-to-peer networks. We have the public data, encrypted private data. And then what the graph is doing is that they're indexing all of this. And this can be called via open public APIs. So you and I, we are down here. We are the consumers. We're using APIs to get all of that information that the graph has already all indexed for us, which it makes it a lot faster, reliable, and secure to access that data. Now, if we take a look at the price of GRT, or the graph price, we can see that it is sitting around 9 cents. Now, this token is a reward token for indexers, for people running nodes on the graph's ecosystem, and it's also going to be the token needed to use for people to interact within this ecosystem. Now, if we take a look at the max supply, we have a max supply of 10 billion tokens, but each year 3% is actually printed or minted to reward all of these node holders, to reward the curators, and to reward the indexers and all of the people who are participating on the network. Now, as we take a look at its all-time chart, we saw back in April of 2021, we saw a price of about $2.30 for the GRT token. Now, if we take that into consideration and we look at the market cap, we can see that back in late 2021, this thing was at a $5 billion market cap. Now, right now, we are sitting right around the $760 million market cap, which means that it's trading about 6 to 7 times lower than its all-time high. So in the next bull market, I do believe that GRT can significantly increase from the current price, although it's obviously not financial advice. Nothing here I say is financial advice. This is another one of these AI coins that I am putting on my watch list and looking at exactly what it does. Moving on to coin number 4, we can talk about Singularity Net, or AGIX, and this is the world's leading decentralized AI marketplace, which is again running on blockchain. So with this token, you can actually go onto their marketplace, you can try, you can test, you can buy AI solutions or algorithms, and you can use those for your own applications. Now, taking a look at this artificial marketplace and publisher, here is where you can go ahead and use that AGIX token to buy and test any of these AI algorithms. So this is a super neat aspect of this project, because this is a marketplace that anybody can have access to, and all you need to do to try and buy all of these algorithms is, of course, the AGIX token. Now, continuing on with this ecosystem, they obviously have AI domain specific language, and they also have an AGIX staking and bridging, which you can use your tokens to vest them in staking to earn more rewards. And they also have a bridge that allows users to transfer their tokens across supported blockchains such as Ethereum and Cardano. Now, taking a look at the price of one AGIX, it's sitting right now around 17 cents. And if we take a look at its all-time chart, we've obviously seen a massive pump over the last few weeks as well, going from about 2 cents or 3 cents all the way to 17 cents right now. And if we take a look at that in terms of a market cap, we can see the previous all-time market cap was around 550 million. And just over the last 2 weeks, we are now sitting at about $200 million. So in my opinion, this is probably going to have a small pullback, and I'm still going to be monitoring this one, and I'm potentially going to be buying into Singularity Net. Now, last but not least, we can take a look at Viat, which is in cooperation with IBM, which is a massive company. And if we take a look at what Viat actually offers, they offer a portfolio of blockchain-based AI assistants. And if we take a look at some of these assistants, some of these use cases that they currently have, they have an AI legal assistant, they have an AI crypto protection broker, an aggregator, and they also have an AI merchant in sales assistant. So this is obviously very interesting to have AI machine behind all of these services. And of course, Viat is another reward token for participating in this ecosystem. They have a maximum of 400 million tokens. And taking a look at the current price of Viat, it's sitting around 10 cents right now. But if we take a look at the last month or so, we can see this thing went from about a cent and a half all the way to 10 cents. And if we take a look at its all-time chart, we can see back in late 2021, this was trading around 56 cents, and we hadn't seen anything happen since this entire bear market. Now, obviously, people who bought here are making a lot of money. It's up about 10x from its all-time low. And what's not to say that Viat could see another big run in the next bull market. So again, Viat is another one of these coins I am putting on my AI watch list. There may be a correction as it is up about 10x over the last few weeks, but definitely one to look at in the next bull market. So with all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.